Welcome back everyone. In this lesson we're going to take a look at using the past continuous. Okay, so let's first start by taking a look at why we use the past continuous. Now the first reason why we use the past continuous is to describe what we were doing at a precise time in the past. So this is a precise time, so 9:30 last night, this is very precise. So, I was reading my new book at 9:30 last night. So that is describing something that is very, very precise. A very precise time in the past. Okay? That's the first reason why we use the present continuous. But you will notice perhaps that my sentence continues. Yeah? So, I was reading my new book at 9:30 last night when the phone rang. Yeah? So, as well as giving information about a precise point in the past, a very precise time in the past, we also use the present continuous to sequence events, especially when one event, the phone rang, interrupted my reading. So this event here interrupted this event here in the past. So these are the two reasons why we use the present continuous. Yeah? It's describing the precise time and also an action that interrupted another action. So the first action that you are describing, I was reading my new book, is always going to be in the past continuous. So here we have was, which is the past form of the verb be. This is in the singular form. In the plural form, it would be were. I was or we were. Yeah? And you will also notice that because this is a continuous tense, the main verb has to be an ing verb. Yeah? So I was reading. Yeah? All continuous tenses take the verb be and require the ing verb form. So I was reading my new book at 9:30 last night when the phone rang. Now the second action, the action that interrupted me reading, is always going to be described using the simple past, when the phone rang. And you'll probably find that this word or similar words and similar adverbs are used to describe one action happening in a sequence. Yeah? So when is very important in this sentence. I was reading my new book at 9:30 last night when the phone rang. When another action happened. Yeah? I've got another example, another sort of diagram to sort of try and help you understand this just a little bit clearer. Okay, so this is us now, this is where we are now, yeah, and this is like a visual way to understand the action happening in the past. So this is the start of an action, this is the end of an action, both happened in the past. And this time in between the start and the end is the continuation of this activity, such as I was reading. Yeah? So the time in between the start of the activity in the past and the end of the activity in the past is described by using the past continuous. Yeah, now let's just continue this for 1 second. So imagine that this point here, okay, is 9:30. Okay, 9:30 last night. Yeah? So I was reading. Now after the phone rang and I was interrupted, I carried on reading into the future still. Yeah? But at this point here, this is where I was interrupted in my reading because the phone rang. Yeah? So this may be a little bit more complicated for you. We are starting to get we are starting to look at more complex grammatical forms, and the tenses do start to get more complicated the more advanced you get. But this is a really important tense for you guys to understand and to know how to use in conjunction with the simple past as well.